copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one what we're going to be looking at is the police pull somebody over, and then the police not happy that he didn't stop immediately. When you don't stop immediately, you pull over at the next available safe space or positioning. So you're not blocking the highway or causing an obstruction to the highway or putting anybody in danger. But this police constable was not too happy that he didn't stop immediately and kicks up a big fuss about it. But let's just get straight into it and see what actually happened.
I'm saying that I require your driving licence under section 165 of the Road Traffic Act because you ignored a direction that I was given in relation to...
I pulled in over there.
Yeah,
I stopped over there behind the car.
You ignored
so therefore, after you said to me to stop, I pulled up over there. I stopped. Did I or did I not stop?
Yes, after...
Yes, so you just admitted I stopped.
After me.
After you asked me to stop, I stopped. Did I or did I not?
Not when I asked you.
When you... Well, I didn't have no choice because you said stop, and I'd already gone past you.
Driving licence?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, can I have it?
No, thank you. No.
Okay, failure to give me a licence is an offence under section 165 of the Road Traffic Act. Are you failing to give me a driving licence?
No.
Okay then, so it's probably been stopped under 163 of the Road Traffic Act of 1988. Powers of a constable to stop a vehicle. A person driving a mechanically propelled vehicle on a road must stop the vehicle on being requested to do so by a constable in uniform. Is clearly a constable and he's clearly in uniform, and he asked him to stop, which he did. You can't stop before you get asked to stop, because how do you know if you're being asked to stop? And then he said is requesting his driving license under 165, which that's just 165 is powers of a constable to obtain name and address of the driver and others, and to require production of evidence of insurance and test certificate. So 165 does not actually permit him to request for your license. So this constable is clearly wrong. I think you'll find it was 164, which he totally jumped past. 164, powers of a constable to request production of a driving license, and in certain cases, statement of date of birth. So a person driving a motor vehicle on the road, a person whom a constable has reasonable suspicion to have been driving a motor vehicle on the road. So there you go. Failure to give this here is nothing, because that's where 165 comes into place. 165 obviously to give the name and address of the driver, which from there they can then establish if he has got a license. And then obviously 166, which I'm pretty sure, well, 165A is to seize vehicles which hasn't been insured properly. Powers to seize a vehicle without a license or insurance, yeah. And then the 6B, vehicle seized under blah blah blah. And then there's what's 166. Powers of yeah, so the ones he said is pretty irrelevant in it, because he's saying 165, and as we've all established, 165 is name, not your license, which 164 is. So maybe if the officer knew what he was talking about, this person might actually do what he's asked to do.
So you are giving me a driving
You can do my checks on there. I ain't got my licence on me.
Okay, what's your name?
Nicholas Mutter.
Nicholas Mutter. What's your date of birth, Nicholas?
23rd of the 2nd, 83.
23rd of the 2nd, 83.
Yep.
And do you have a valid driving licence?
Yep.
Okay. Bear with me 2 seconds.
Yep. No problem. You've already admitted I stopped at the start of the video anyway, so that's all good, mate.
Stopped after I told you to.
Yeah, I stopped after you told me to, exactly. You just admitted it again. Well done, mate. That's twice you've admitted it now. So I did actually stop then.
What did you say you did?
Considering the road's wet,
What
let's
did you
just
say
go and
you
have a
did?
look at the road, make sure, come on. Let's go and have a look at the road conditions. Yeah, the road conditions are wet. Look, as you can see. As you can see, road conditions are wet. Yeah, so carry on. 23rd of the 2nd, 1983.
You got a professional license?
Yep, that's correct.
So at the beginning of the video, this constable said he didn't stop. But then he admits he stopped after he was told to stop. How else are you supposed to stop? The law clearly states in 163, when requested to stop, you should stop. He did stop after being requested to stop. You can't stop before being requested to stop, because how do you know that you're being stopped? Where's the logic in it? And secondly, you stop in a safe place, basically. Obviously, he is on a moped, so a safe place for him is off of the road, and a safe place for the constable in this case is off of the road, like they did. So I don't get what the problem is about him not stopping.
Fully in taxed, fully MOT, fully insured.
Have you completed your CBT?
Yep.
Because there's no marker saying you have to complete
Yes,
your
I have.
CBT on...
I've been stopped plenty of times. I've been stopped by traffic. I've got a section 59 on my bike also. Oh, it is wonderful, yeah.
So,
Why do you think I'm starting to ride it properly now?
Well, I don't think that's fair. So.
Yeah, well I do. Because I've had it on there for nearly a year and I've managed to keep the bike,
so,
haven't I?
On your driving licence, there's no record of you having completed a CBT?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Do you have evidence of that?
Probably at home, yeah. But I haven't had it. I've had it for a year and a half. I've also got a Honda X8R in my name. Fully insured, taxed and insured.
Okay then, so they're saying it doesn't have a CBT, but all they have to do is check if the bike is insured to this person. If it's insured to this person, it's probably got a CBT. Considering you can't get insurance on a vehicle if you don't have a license, and if it doesn't have a CBT, that would turn over to not having a license to drive that vehicle, which means he wouldn't be able to get insured on it. That's how I was told when I was doing my CBTs back in the day, and I couldn't get booked in time, and it was going to overlap, and I wouldn't have one. So I ended up paying more to get it done before my insurance overlapped, because my insurance said if I didn't have a CBT, I wouldn't be insured. So wouldn't that be the easiest way for him to check it, see if he's insured, and if he's insured, it's more likely that he has actually got a CBT and there's an error in your system.
Joke, mate. All I've done is come up here to sit with a friend, yeah, and you've given me nothing but grief since I've turned up here. Basically, this officer asked me to stop by a crash site. I've basically stopped after, considering the road's wet, and now I'm getting a load of grief off of him for no reason. And apparently I'm not legit on my bike that I've had for nearly 2 years, as well as my other one I've had for 4 years. It's Wiltshire Police for you. Why would I have tax? Why would I have MOT? Why would I have insurance? Why would I have a provisional? Why would I pay out all this money if I wasn't legit? It doesn't make sense, does it? Come on. Actually, I have got my licence, actually. Oh yeah, I have. No, I haven't, actually. Oh yeah, I have. There we go. There we go. What's that? Provisional licence. Yeah, it is wonderful. Thank you very much. Thought I left it at home, but I never. Also comes up on your system that I'm a disqualified driver.
Well,
but I'm not.
thank you. When did you have your CBT?
I've had it for about 2, coming up 3 years now.
What, your CBT?
Yep. Previous officers have put my name as Nicholas Scott Mutter and it's come back as a disqualified driver. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'm not until I. But it says.
Was it over 2 years ago you had your CBT?
No, it'd be coming up to my 2nd year now, I think.
What's the date you had it?
Well, I can't remember the date, but it was. Yeah, it was within the last 2 years. Not last year, the year before.
Because the problem that I have is that your CBT expires after 2 years, and based on what I'm seeing, you don't have a CBT.
I have got a CBT. There's no way it could have expired. It's probably expiring in about 3 months' time, yeah. But it's not expired yet.
Okay then, so there is a possibility that his CBT has expired. But again, if that was the case, all they'd have to do is check if it's insured, because if CBT is expired and he hasn't renewed it, his insurance would be invalid. And if that's the case, I'm pretty sure that would probably come up on the system. I can't be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure your insurance checks on that sort of stuff. But like I say, I can't be 100% sure. So if it has expired, then muffle this guy. Basically, muffle him. It's not hard to remember when it needs to be renewed. It's 2 years from the day you took it. Always write it down somewhere or keep it somewhere where it's easy accessible, so when it's coming up to the date you can have a look at it. I did, what, 4 or 5 of them, maybe 6, something like that. So I know exactly how it works. It's a pain in the ass, and the more you do, you just look at it and it's like, well, actually it's cheaper just to do the full test. But there is a possibility that it has overlapped, and then if that's the case, they will be using 165A to seize the vehicle for him driving without a valid license and valid insurance and so on and so on.
I first done it with my Honda X8R. If you look on your system, put in my X8R registration and it'll tell you I'm insured and taxed and MOT'd on that, which is my first moped I've had. And then I've bought this one. My name's Nicholas Mutter, mate. Put my name in, look at me convictions and everything else. I ain't got the time and I ain't got the thing to be wasting around, driving around and riding around with not right documents, mate. Do you know what I mean? My name's Nicholas Mutter. Put my name into the system and it'll tell you everything about me. Do you know what I mean? I was a cunt, yeah? I've turned my life around, I've changed my life for the better, and do you know what? I still get hassle off the police, and I don't even do nothing wrong. I don't ignore what you say. Mate, you asked me to stop.
Actually, when you turn up, was not very good, was it?
I appreciate it. I appreciate that, mate. Let me tell you something, yeah? Oh, do you know what?
So unfortunately, that's where the video ends. I don't know what the outcome of this, if this interaction was. Hopefully, he did have his CBT and it was valid and he was allowed to ride away. If not, it's been seized and it's been done for driving without an insurance and everything like that, but it don't make too much of a difference because I'm pretty sure you can have like 26 points on your license and still have a CBT, or is it 24 points, something stupid like that, and still have a CBT. as he already said, has been banned once before. Blah 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 blah. He's got a thingy notice on the bike from antisocial riding and stuff like that. So there is a possibility this guy is a nuisance, but I'm not gonna put that on him. I'm saying there is a possibility that it is, considering his past history. But all this is just my opinion. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm. I'll catch you on the next one.